Hello everyone, it is Dracoen here, and we are going to do another episode of the Daytona Speedweeks predictions. This is going to be sort of a two-part episode. It is going to be the predictions for the Daytona 500 qualifying and the Daytona duels. So this pretty much just pertains to the open cars and the pole sitter and stuff. But yeah, let's start out with Wednesday's Daytona 500 qualifying. It's the first time the 500 qualifying has ever taken place on a Wednesday. So yeah, let's predict that. So let's start with the two open cars that I believe will make the 500 on speed. Now, just a reminder, so far, I'm just going to guess that there are no other open cars attempting the Daytona 500, since now we have 44, I believe, if you count Gaunt Brothers, even though they haven't. I think they've confirmed that they're starting the 500, but yeah, so far there are 44 entries into the Daytona 500, and I don't know if there's going to be any more. Like, if I'm just gonna pretend like there's no more entries into the Daytona 500. So I believe the two cars that will make the field for the Daytona 500 in qualifying, like on speed, I believe that the number 37 for JTG Doherty Racing and Ryan Preece, their car is uncharted this year, so I believe they will make the field on speed this year in the whatever sponsor they're going to have, Chevrolet. They will make the field on speed in 2021. Now, the second car I believe will make the field. I'm going to go with the number 36 of David Reagan. I think David Reagan will make the field on speed since he is one of the more experienced drivers on plate tracks, and he's in a third car for front row. I believe that he will make the field on speed along with Ryan Preece. So yeah, now we're gonna predict the Daytona 500 front row. So these are the only two spots that are locked up for the Daytona 500, unless they're in backup cars for some reason. But yeah, I believe that this year will be I believe the fifth straight year that Chevrolet will sweep the front row. However, it will not both be Hendrick teammates. I believe that the 8 of Tyler Reddick will start on the outside pole for the Daytona 500 in the Alsco Chevrolet. I'm just going to say that he's sponsored by Alsco because, honestly, it's either going to be Alsco or Caterpillar, so yeah. And I believe that the Daytona 500 pole sitter this year and will lead the field to the green flag in the Great American Race will be none other than the man himself, Kyle Larson. Since, Hendrick has been pretty good in the Daytona 500 qualifying these past years. Even last year, they had an affiliate car start on the pole, so that's technically a Hendrick car, even though it's not, but still. I believe that Kyle Larson will make his return to racing by starting on the pole for the Daytona 500. Hopefully that'll get him some sponsors. So yeah, the next one, we are on to the duels. So, in Duel 1, I believe that the 3 open cars, since there are 44, there will be 3 in each race. I believe the 3 open cars will be the 16 of Kaz Grala, because that apparently is happening today. That got announced. So Kaz Grala for Kaulig Racing, I believe that he will be in this race along with the 96 of John Hunter Nemechek. That hasn't been confirmed yet, but I think they'll choose him because he has experience in the 500. And the 66 of Timmy Hill, who also has experience in the 500. So, yeah, these three guys will be racing for a spot in the Daytona 500 in this duel. So, the I believe that the car that will race its way into the 500 in this race will be Kaz Gralla. I believe Kaz Gralla will make his first Daytona 500 start in this race. Since, in my opinion, I think it's like the the fastest car other than the guy that locked itself into the 500. I believe he will be in the 500 if the guy that locked himself in the previous time finishes ahead of all of them. I think that means that, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah, regardless, I believe that Kaz Gralla will make his first Daytona 500 start in 2021. The dual winner, however, I believe for the first time since 2017, I believe it was 2017, yeah it was, that we will see the pole sitter win their duel. So that means that Kyle Larson will win the first duel at Daytona, even though he is on the pole. So, and I believe third place will be William Byron. So William Byron will make there be a I was gonna say a Hendrick top 3, but then I realized, God, I can't even remember my own predictions anymore. But whatever. Yeah. So, Kaz Gralla races his way into the 500, and Kyle Larson wins Duel 1. Those are my predictions for that duel. Here are the predictions for the next duel. Duel 2, we will see 3 more guys trying to make the Daytona 500. I believe those drivers will be the 62 of Noah Gragson, who is the driver that gets in if the guy that locked himself in finishes ahead of all of the other guys. I don't know exactly what that's called. I think it has a name, but I don't remember. But, yeah. Yeah, he will be in this race along with the 49 of Chad Fincham and the 44 of whoever ends up being in that car. Let's just say it's Reed Sorensen because he is usually in a back marker car. So yeah. I don't know if Sorensen's actually going to start for NY Racing, but who knows. So, yeah, I believe that the guy that makes it into the field for this race will be Noah Gragson. Another guy that will make his first 500 start, not only his first 500, but his first Cup start, and he'll make it in an RCR affiliated car. So yeah, that means I predict for the DNQ for the Daytona 500 in 2021 will be John Hunter Nemechek, Timmy Hill, Chad Fincham, and Reed Sorensen. I believe those will be the DNQs for the 500 this season. Unless a 45th car enters, then I don't know. But yeah, for the winner of Duel 2, I believe that Chase Elliott will win the duel. Because the Hendrick cars have been pretty good in the Daytona duels as of late. William Byron won one last year. And Chase Elliott has definitely won a bunch of them, so I believe he will win one again and will start in the 4th spot for the Daytona 500. So there's still 3 Hendrick cars in the top 5 is what I'm predicting. So, yeah. And also, like I already mentioned, Noah Gragson races his way into the 500. So yeah, those are my predictions for the Daytona 500 qualifying and the Daytona duels. I will see you guys in the next one.